Hello, hello. Hope you guys are having a good couple of days here, good couple minutes, hours, however long it's been since you saw me last. We're gonna do some more ranked Mahjong here. We got to expert last time. We're gonna see if we can't hang with the cool kids in the gold room here. Go ahead and start her up. Our luck's been pretty good. I don't think we've gotten a fourth in a while, so it is about time, but looks like just all experts in here, no masters, so we stand a chance. Go ahead and start by getting rid of that west wind. It's not useful to us, and then we're gonna either throw the east wind or red dragon. Gonna go ahead and guess east wind here. Okay, that's a really good thing to draw. We're gonna go ahead and count our shapes up. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Need something around this 3, this 6, or another red dragon. Okay, just completed another shape. Gonna toss the red dragon. It's far more likely we get something around the 3 or a 6 than an additional copy of the red dragon. Okay, now do we keep this? That's the real question here. We're gonna say no. We're gonna bank getting something else around the 3 or the 6 there. Okay, we got the guy to our right in Ricci. We are also in Ricci, but this is not too safe, although he did throw a 2 and a 7, so we're gonna try it. Okay. Waiting on a 2 or a 5 of characters. It's not a bad wait. 5's also Suji to that 8. So if someone's trying to avoid dealing into him, they might deal into us. Although truthfully it looks like both of us are waiting on characters. Okay. First hand is ours. Woo! Oh, we did get mixed triple sequence. Look at us go. 2, 3, and 4 in all 3 suits. Ah, diggity daffodil, we're doing it. Okay, we're gonna start tossing these honor tiles we don't need. Go ahead and count our shapes up here. We got 1, 2. That's not good. Maybe 3 with the pair of north winds. Looks like the south wind and the dragons are ours to destroy if we feel like it. Okay, that 5, 6, 7, 8 shape is not too bad if we get a 9, a 6, a 7, or a 4. We can turn that into 2 different shapes. Okay, that 1, 3 shape, not great, but better than no shape. So counter shapes up again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, and that's enough. Okay, that's a better shape than this. We're gonna go ahead and toss this 7 though. Hopefully if we draw that 4, that 6, that 7, or that 9. Or even a 5, actually. If we draw anything around these numbers here, we can turn this into 2 shapes, and it's a better weight than the 1, 2 here. Or the 1-3 here, whatever. It's early. Woo! Okay, there that is. We can go ahead and toss this 1-3 shape. Not waiting on a closed wait for a 2 anymore. Now we do have 3 pairs here, which sucks, but if we can, since these 2 4 of dots here are the only ones left and the other 2 are in the garbage can, we can hopefully get a 2 or a 5 and then toss the other 4, and then we only have 2 pairs again, and 2 pairs is where you want to be at. Because then you can be waiting in 10 pie for 2 pairs. Okay, that's rough. We kind of don't want these anymore. They'd stick us with yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of those. They'd stick us with using them as a pair. And we need to go ahead and cut ourselves back down to 2 pairs anyway. And since both these 4s and these north winds were dead, you don't want to be waiting on those 2 things at the end of your hand. Alright, that guy's in Reachy. Just threw a Dora, so his hand must be better than including a Dora. That guy was bold. Crosslord did not throw in any bamboo, and he's like, I'll throw this bamboo. Woo. Alright, 2 hands in, haven't dealt in, we're feeling pretty good. Got a pair, or a triple of 1s here. Like 2, 3, 4 shapes. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pick one of these 2 to discard, or maybe the 6. Go ahead and discard the 7. So again, we got 1 shape here, then 2, then 3, then 4. We're gonna need an additional shape. We draw something around this 4, this 7, or this 6, we're good to go. That only strengthens this shape, it doesn't really help us get another shape. Doesn't look like anyone's throwing numbers, so we will. Okay, that's pretty good. This 2-3-3-3 shape with that 4 would be nice, but we got too many terminal tiles to be pawning or cheeing up anything besides additional terminal tiles. Hand's coming together, but I don't know if it's coming together fast enough. We could have conned twice, that would have been funny, but opening up your hand for a con isn't really gonna help anyone. I mean, it'll help other people that haven't opened their hand, but the odds that it helps you are a lot lower. Okay, looks like dealer 1. Green Dragon and Toy Toy. Toy Toy's the meme hand, and he went right for it. What are these gold room numbers? What are the rules? Okay, that 8's not very useful. 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 shapes. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the 8. We are north wind, so we might as well keep the north wind. One's already been thrown, but maybe we'll get lucky and draw another one before someone else throws the nail into their coffin. Okay, that's pretty good. Got our additional shape here, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. That is dependent on this 1, 2 waiting on a 3, this 4, 5 waiting on a 3 or a 6, and then this will be our pair, this pair of 5s there. That is a better wait. We should probably throw the north wind, but we're going to hang on to it for another round. If somebody plays a 6 of dots and we can chi into it, we do that, we throw this one, and then we go for a Tanyo hand, which is 2 through 8s. If this guy plays an additional 3, we're going for a Tanyo hand as well, and hoping we just don't draw a 9 of dots in our ventures. Okay, there's the 6. Looks like we're going Tanyo. Now if we're lucky, we can just draw it ourselves and enter Ricci. Okay, don't need that. If we were to grab that 3, we have a 3, 5, 6 wait, and we're still waiting on a 4 either way, so the 3 is not really useful. I'll get rid of that as soon as possible to avoid dealing in with it later. That guy's got Seat Wind Red Dragon, that's not too bad, just 2 Han, but still don't want to deal in. Not dealing in is how you don't lose. It's pretty great. I mean, you can still lose, technically. If everyone around you is getting sumos, which they're just drawing the tiles that they need, and taking points from everyone, and you never win, you could end up in last place. Okay, throw that 5. It's kind of scary, but we gotta do it. Nice. We're 1 good tile away from Tenpai. There it is. Now we're waiting on a 2 or a 4. One 2 has been thrown. We have the other 2, and there's 2 4s still out there. Not the greatest weight, but it is a weight. I've seen worse. That guy's just hucking Doras left and right. The odds that somebody is using the 4s pretty high. I think the guy to our right is not using 2s unless he just happened to have a 2, 3, 4 weight already. And he grabbed that other 2 and just chucked it because he didn't need it anymore. Okay, he sumoed. Somehow he didn't have 2s or 4s. Still pretty good, at least we don't have to pay out the dealer penalty. Okay, dealer seat changes. Go ahead and count up our shapes here. We got 1, maybe 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 if we split this into a side weight and a closed weight. So 3 to 5 shapes is what we have in our hand here. Really like to get something around this 6 or this 4 so we can ditch that other 1. That way we're not waiting on a terminal tile. Okay, that's good. That's not so good. Guess we don't need that 4 as much as we don't want to wait on those terminals. Now if we get a 4 of dots here, that was a great draw. But otherwise we're not moving any closer to Senpai. We can go ahead and throw that 1 now. Now we're waiting on a 5 or an 8 or a 4. And we're in Senpai. That came together pretty fast. Let's see if it comes together the rest of the way pretty fast. Okay, I don't think we need these 6s. As great as they would be to include here. And if we're real lucky, we'll draw a 4 and we can toss this 1, and then we'll be in Senpai for a Tanyo hand as well, which is another 1,000 score added to the end of this. But if we keep our hand closed, we should have a twice pure double, or just a pure double sequence here. That'll be good with a red 5. Okay, this guy's on fire. Strong enough hand. Okay, the dude to our left is feeling the burn. I'd like to win another hand to kind of push us in front of this dude in third a little farther. That would be great. But count our shapes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. We got enough shapes. We need to start chucking pieces. Okay, red dragon's still alive. Throw that in the graveyard. Got 1 through 3 shape completed. Okay, we're not in south round, but we did just happen upon a pair of south winds. That could be our pair. Now if we draw an additional any of these numbers here, we'll go ahead and throw the south winds. I think it's better to use all numbers instead of trying to bank on also getting south winds incorporated into this hand here. Okay, that's pretty good. Now we're gonna have to cut something, unfortunately. Looks like the 5, 6, 7 shape is gonna be our weakest shape here. Or the 5, 6 shape, because 2 7s have been thrown already. Whereas no 2s and no 5s have been thrown, no 3s, no 6s have been thrown for the other suits. So the odds that we draw those are a lot higher. Okay, just get rid of that 6. Come over here, get rid of this 2 next turn. We are 1 away from Senpai right now. Just gotta get a little bit luckier with our draw here. And we do have enough of a lead to go ahead and call Ricci. Not worry about whether or not we win it. Although I'm not sure if it might be necessary to win the hand, because we're using the south winds here. This guy Ricci'd. Now as long as he doesn't win, we have a slightly higher lead above him. And we do have a safe tile. Left Lord's thinking. Thinking about thinking. Okay, East Wind is completely live. I don't think we can throw it. North Wind's safe. Oof, I don't know if we reach here or not. This is live, it's rough. I don't know if we take this gamble or not. Oh my god, it passed. Alright. Woo! 3 Ricci's. Wow. Left Lord is in a world of hurt right now. And so am I. Every discard makes me wince, oh no. Ah, dang. That could have went a lot worse. 3 Ricci sticks and a mini stick are mine, and we hit an Oradora. Oh man. Okay, we would have been okay without calling the Ricci because we had Penfu. Looks like we have White Dragon here. We cemented ourselves into second as long as we don't deal in. That's pretty solid. Get rid of this red dragon. And we're going to pawn up this white dragon if it allows us to. Go ahead and count our shapes here. We got 1, 2, maybe 3. Okay, that's pretty good. We have a Dora. 4 shapes here if we split these 2 shapes up. Hopefully we draw something around this Dora. We got the concealed white dragon, that rules. Which means we can split these, we can go ahead and split these shapes up right now. We can pawn and chi whatever we want. Now if I throw these, we'll be waiting around the Dora at the end of this, and that might be difficult to pawn and chi. I think we throw the Dora. I think it's easiest to get away from the Dora. People aren't going to really throw stuff around it. Okay, that's an alright weight. Mainly because it's got these terminal tile weights in it. Nobody really wants 1s if they can help it. Nobody wants 9s as well. See how many 9s and 1s have been thrown. Oh, we could have included the Dora. No, that's alright. Hindsight's 20/20. Left Lord has to play aggressive if he wants to stay dealer's seat. And I don't blame him at all. It's his only chance of coming back here. Okay. Terminal tile came out. Victory is assured. We did it. Whoa, looks like we're tied, but I was dealer first. Yeah, so I come out on top. That's pretty good. That's a lot of bamboo tiles. We like to see that. Go ahead and start checking our shapes here. We got 1, 2, definitely 3, 4, and then 5 if we split one of these up. And that's how we do it. Okay. We got our shapes. Now if we start pawning a lot, if we pawn our face off, if you will, we could get this to become a full flush hand. Okay, just go ahead and throw all these wins. Really, we want to be drawing some more bamboo tiles here. Gonna pawn that. That's very nice. And that does put us in a 10 pie with no Yaku. We're gonna go ahead and start just chucking the rest of these dots. And hoping somebody plays one of these two, maybe both. That would be even better. Okay, this is a dead tile, which means it's safe. We're gonna go ahead and keep that. Hopefully someone somewhere decides that they want to just get rid of a bamboo tile. They really wanted us to have that 7, 8, 9 and dots, let me tell you what. Okay, that's all the 6s down. Okay, there's one more 9 out there somewhere, and that will win us the hand. Oh my god, there it is. That's great. Now we are decidedly in first. We did it. 5 Han for a full flush. That's a dealer Mongon. 12,000 points. Okay. We can breathe a little bit more now. Alright, we're going to throw that south wind because it's useful to other players because we're in the south round. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 pawn. We could pawn this and go for Toy Toy. And since we're living in the meme dream right now of having 20,000 points more than anyone else, we might as well. If all goes according to plan here, we'll pawn these 2 up and we'll be waiting on a 5 so we can include the red 5 here. Which is also the Dora. That might be a terrible wait, but hopefully we'll draw a 5. That would be good. Hey Parthenax, I hope you're having a good day. Man, we were just drawing the tiles we need today. That's very nice. We're playing in some gold room today since we got expert yesterday. Yeah. Look at us go, though. Okay, we got all the 4s. Used up all of the 2s, which are Suji to the Dora. This might be a long wait, but it'll definitely pay off if we get it. Yeah. Yeah, you and me both would have said that, but that's what I get for just believing and not paying attention at all, so. Not punished one bit. And that's what we like to see. We'll be punished in future games, for sure. Con this up. Not that I should have, but here we are. In fact, if we can just go ahead and draw... Oh, Puritan. Oh no! No! Still alright. Still a chance to win. Just have to draw it ourselves. And everyone else is going to be pretty scared of this hand because it looks like we're just waiting on one tile. And we are, but they do not know that we're in Puritan. Some of them might even be waiting on a 4 that it's never going to come, which sounds great. Okay, that's Suji to the Dora. No takers, very nice. Just gonna huck tiles as fast as we get them. Hopefully we draw the one we need. Now we could just get rid of this 5 and not be in Puritan anymore and probably end up winning. But hear me out. It's worth a lot of points, so we're just gonna hold on. And we have plenty of points to mess around with here. Okay, that guy's in Ricci, so we're just gonna have to really watch what we throw. Although our only options to throw are the Dora and nothing else if we want to stay in Senpai, and we're not going to be throwing the Dora because he has not had any indication that the Dora is safe in his graveyard here. Okay, somebody else dealt into him. Great. Now I think that puts us in first. Hey, first expert game went quite well. What? 120 points. Whoa. Looks like big losses if you lose in gold room. Exquisite line glass. Look at that. Oh, and all of my quests are in gold room. Makes sense. I haven't been doing any quests recently, and I was kind of wondering why. Looks like we finished all of the dailies. Spirit Wisdom and some coins. Come down here, donate this gift. Gone. Alright, let's do another one while the table's hot. That's when you strike the iron. Or maybe it's the iron's hot. Either way we're doing it. It's gonna be great. Or soul-crushingly bad, but there's no way to tell, so let's go. These load screens, the one you just saw there with the fireworks and whatnot, you unlock those yourself, and then you set whichever ones you want to see, and then they rotate. I think it's random, but they only rotate based on the ones that you set. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and counter shapes here. We got 1, 2, 3. That's not a lot of shapes. We are fairly close to being able to go ahead and transfer this into a fully outside hand. Depends on what we get. Might go ahead and throw that 4. If we draw anything else, if we draw that 9 of bamboo, we'll go ahead and do full outside hand. That might be good to hang on to. Go ahead and throw that 7. Now, I usually like going for a fully outside hand, especially like just round 1 when everyone's points are the same. It's easy to fold out of. If you get a little scared about halfway through, you can just start throwing terminals. And you don't necessarily need to win round 1, so you might as well go for the cool looking hands. Like East 1, 13 orphans, that's a risk you could take. Certainly go for that if you can. Okay, nice. I think we throw this. We throw this, we pawn up the green dragon, and then I guess we're just going for green dragon hand unless we get a 9 of bamboo. We're probably going to want to get rid of the 6. If we chi up the 9 of bamboo, then we can't throw the 6. You can't throw Suji to whatever you just can't upgrade like that, essentially. So it'll be really hard to complete this hand if we have to throw one of these other things by... we want that to be our pair, we don't need to pawn that. Definitely don't want that 4. We're gonna have to get rid of one of these shapes as well. It's just, we got too many shapes here. And this will be a half outside hand if we end up doing the 1 through 3, 7 through 9 combos with the green dragons. Which it would seem, since no one's throwing them, someone might have the other 2 green dragons here. It's usually at least one of each honor tile has come out by now. That guy had a lot of honor tiles and some Dora. See, when prevalent win, that was a great hand. Hanuman. Woo! Okay. This hand is the opposite of good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, nobody wants to get Hanuman. It's the same amount of points as a dealer Mongon. 12,000. It's rough. It hurts. Hard to come back from. Usually it's like 2 or 3 hands, 1 in a row to come back from it. Pretty mad getting hit by that, yeah. After a while, you've been hit by like 10,000 Sanbai Mons, and the Hanimans just kind of wash over you. You don't even feel them anymore. I think the best hand I've gotten was this, with like 8 Dora somehow. It was glorious. I think it was 36,000 points, which is more than Yakuman. I made somebody uninstall when I hit him with that. It was rough. I'll also be looking at that particular Sanbaimon hand for the rest of my life, since it was more points than I'll ever see again. Alright. Go ahead and count up our shapes here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We're real close to being able to get a full straight here, and then 5. So we do have our shapes. Okay, very nice. Toss this 3. I think we're 2 away from 10 pi. But if we want the full straight, I think we're 3 away. Dealer Yakuman is 48k. Yeah, we'll see. In the unlikely event that that kind of luck happens. Cause see, I played, let's go down here, look at the old stats here. For 4-player, I played 215 East games, 402 South games, and then probably about 100 3-player games. Oh, we don't really want to open our hand. We'll go back to that real fast. Yeah, okay, so quick math here. We're looking at about 700 and something games. I've gotten 2 Yakuman. One of them was a counted Yakuman, and neither one was a dealer Yakuman. So it will happen eventually. It's just gonna be a while. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and throw that 4. If you throw a 4, the odds of the 2 coming out, 2s and 8s are more likely to come out than like 3s and 7s. And both of those are more likely to come out than 4s and 6s. The closer you get to 5s, just the more shapes the thing is useful in, so it's less likely to come out. Also, woof! They just ate our Ricci stick, no problem. But at least we didn't get immediately smacked down. Yeah, 3-player is a lot easier for Yakuman. Who would have dealt into him? Yeah, you know, we're lucky like that, apparently, today. Just gonna want a coin flip. And yeah, usually it's just, one of the Ricci books says that, like, the middle tiles are less likely to come out, so people end up waiting on those exterior tiles more. And, you can also use that defensively. So even though I think we got lucky there, maybe there was some sort of sweet strategy that we accidentally employed. We got 2 pairs of pawns here already. That's pretty good. And then it looks like we're 1 away from 10 pi. It depends on what we get here. That was not the thing we needed. But I'm always happy to include a Dora in the hand. Yeah, I only read half of Ricci Book 1 by Dana Chiba, but it's really good for, like, learning how to put these shapes together and just make them stronger. Like this 6-8 shape can be improved by drawing either one of those, or a 5. A 5-6 weight is better than just waiting on that 7. This unfortunately does not make it a better weight. You're still just waiting on the 7. Oh, but we could have went Sanshoku. No. That's alright. Now, do we wait on the 7? Do we wait on the Dora? 7 has already been thrown. There's 1 up there, so that's not a good wait. Let's wait on the Dora. If you're gonna wait forever, you might as well wait forever for more points. Okay, that's rough. We got Ricci followed. That was Suji to the 4. We're safe. Still safe. We love to see it. Not dealing in is the name of the game. Winning is nice as well. We would like to win. But we are waiting on the Dora. It's going to be a tough wait. There's another 6. That's not good. That is the opposite of safe. Somebody's thinking extra hard. Yeah, true. Not being able to throw Dora while on Ricci is nice. God dang it. Keeps giving me so horrifying tiles there. Straight to the graveyard. Somehow they're passing. We love to see that. We didn't win, but we pulled somebody down points-wise lower than us. So we're back in second. We did it. First and second are winning spots. Third and fourth lose points. Now, you can still not lose points in third, but you need to be above like 35,000. I've gained, I think I was at 35,000 once in third, and I ended up gaining 3 points. Like, you know, the points we use to determine Elo up here. Yeah. But the odds of that happening are pretty low. Usually you're going to end up below your starting total, which is 25,000. And then you're going to lose points. Okay, we got 2 green dragons here. That's awesome. Go ahead and count up our shapes. We got 1, 2, maybe probably 3, 4, 5. This closed weight is not great. That's better. Looks like we're in toy range. If somebody can give us a copy of something here. Looks like we're just tossing bamboo. Nobody wants dots. That's good for us. Do we do the closed weight? I don't think we do the closed weight. I think we get rid of the 5 and the 7. Toss that white dragon. Okay, there's a 2. Not really what we're looking for, but go ahead and keep it for now. It should be a safe title later. 2 people have already thrown 2/2, so they can't use them. We probably can't use them either, but that's alright. We need a safe tile, especially with this hand. We're not going to have a lot of safe tiles heading towards the end here. That's very live, that hurts. Okay. Oh, and we're dealer, I wasn't paying attention. What I would like to see here is this other green dragon be dropped. People probably think I need some honor tile because I pawned up these terminal tiles here. But hopefully pawning up this additional terminal tile means they think I'm going for all numbers or, which is unlikely having thrown a couple. You better believe we're conning it up. Now they think I'm just going for Toy Toy, which is all pawn. A con does count as a pawn, in case you're wondering, so you can still Toy Toy even with cons. We gotta throw that immediately. Looks like there's a combination of bamboo tiles here that could really get us in trouble. Somebody has that is rough. Remember that safe tile from before? It's looking good now. We're gonna go ahead and throw it. Okay, this is not really safe, but this guy has thrown a 6 and a 2, so I think it's safe enough from him. I don't know about this other guy. Hey Marathon, I hope you're having a good day. This is safe, the guy to our right just threw it. We're playing a little gold room Mahjong, in case you were deciding to hang out. We're doing alright. Okay, the guy to our left just decided to end the guy across from us, I'm assuming. He's been getting some really good hands. Oh yeah, look at that. Another Mongon. And the dealer seat moves on over, goes to the right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and keep this north wind for now, just because it's our seat wind. If another one comes out, we can toss it, or we can keep it as a safe tile. Go ahead and count our shapes here. We got 1. Good thing we didn't throw that white dragon there, because we just paired it up. Okay, so we got 1, 2, maybe 3 if we get another 3 or 4. 4 and 5 if we're lucky. This 4, 6, 8 shape is pretty good, because if you draw a 5, you can toss the 8. If you draw a 7, you can toss the 4. Now if we draw another 1 or a 2, or a 2 or 3, sorry, in the character suit here, we can go for 1, 2, 3. We can go ahead and chi up whatever we want, because we have the white dragon here. Went ahead and tossed that north wind because another guy had tossed the second one, so it's dead. Okay, we can do half outside hand if we really feel like it now. I think it's the same number of tiles it is to Tenpai. We go ahead and abandon this 4, 6, 8 shape. And again, waiting on a terminal tile is a really good idea. Just a lot easier to get because nobody wants them. Now that said, the guy to our left currently wants them. He might be going half outside hand as well. Okay, we're going to chi that up because we added an additional 2, 3. People aren't going to be forthcoming with the 2, 3s now, because they see the Sanchoku in action over here. Alright, bound to happen. Red 5 was spicy, but that's not too bad of a deal-in. I'll take that all day. We move the round over. Still in second. Got real lucky there. This guy's hands have been magical all game, and he just hit us with 2,000 points. Not too bad. This hand is a lot better than the last hand. It should come together pretty fast. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5 shapes. Pretty good. Now we're just going to pawn and chi up everything we can see. As this is Prevalent Wind, and this is Red Dragon, it makes our hand completely valid. We're now 1 away from Tenpai. We can get a 5, or a 6, or an 8, or a of dots, or we can get a 3 or a 6 of bamboo, or we can get a south wind here, and we're in Tenpai. Okay, go ahead and exchange that 5 for the better 5. Okay, this combination here, this 5 and this 8 in the graveyard, means everyone knows we're not waiting with a 6-7. Go ahead and throw that 4 since we already threw the 5. That's not good, but fair enough. We need him to lose or us to win. Just put a little buffer between us, that would be great. Okay, this is not safe, but neither are these dots, so we'll go ahead and roll the dice. Almost gonna do 4 quads. I haven't done 4 quads yet. Also, we just dealt 10. That's rough. I'm missing two hands total. Twice pure double sequence and 4 quads are the only hands I haven't gotten besides Yakuman. Alright, this 2-4-6 shape with the Dora is pretty good. Alright, we can't just throw that. Okay, 2-4-6-8 shape, even better. And we're gonna need it, because this hand is full of not good stuff. That is rough. Don't look at the hand, and we're doing great. That's 1 shape, maybe 2 if we're lucky. There's an additional shape, and there's a shape, and there's a shape. So technically we have all 5 shapes, but it's a lot of closed weights. We are not West Wind, so we can't really make use of this. We can't be cheeing up these closed weights. We're just going to have to get lucky on draws. But we have 3 terminal tiles here that are useless. Go ahead and throw those. We're probably going to throw this green dragon relatively soon. Just because other people can use it. This might end up being our pair towards the end here. Looks like somebody's thinking about pawning that. Okay, now we got too many shapes. This 1-2 shape is not better than this 6-8 shape, even though they're only waiting on 1 each. Okay, we just upgraded that 6-8 shape, which is why that shape was better. Because if we had drawn that 5, now we're waiting on a side weight instead of just a closed weight. So now we can accept a 4 or a 7 instead of just a 7. Okay, there's a 2. That's not really what we want. I guess we can get rid of these west winds. We'll go ahead and get rid of these west winds. They're not useful to us. We can't pawn them up. The odds that we draw one of these as a pair is still pretty high. South wind's dead, so that's another safe tile. We're gonna have to make a move in the next 2 hands here. Or just hope that this guy gets obliterated by Left Lord here. Okay, that completes a shape. That's pretty good. Need to toss one of these. We need to see if any 3s have been put out. They haven't, so we just guess. Hopefully that was the right one. Sometimes it's a coin flip. When the discards aren't really showing you any new information, and you're not really sure what you've drawn, what you're going to draw, then you're left with just heads or tails. That 688 shape is okay. We can accept a 8 in addition to the 7 now. Okay, we're going to toss that 2. We're going to make that 1 our pair. We're still 2 away from Tenpai. This hand is not going to come together. So if we get any options to pawn or chi anything up to at least get us into Tenpai, so we don't have to pay out at the end of the round, we're definitely going to take it. That green dragon was live. I'm surprised whoever had the other 2 didn't just pawn that up to do the same. I don't think that's going to help us here, but might as well look like we're heading the right direction. So far away from Tenpai, it hurts. No. Okay, we can chi that up. He has played a 4, so he's not waiting on these 1s unless he has the 2 other 1s. Okay. We had a small chance there to get into Tenpai. That hurts, but it could have hurt a lot worse. Could have dealt into any of them. All of them either had red 5s or Dora. Ooh. That's what we called a fold. Okay, this hand is a little bit better. We actually have shapes, not all of which are closed weights. Okay, we're going to pick one of these dragons to throw and just hang on to the other one. Yeah, twice pure double sequence, going back to the 2 hands that I have never completed, is 7 pairs, but, you know, like 2 copies of a 3, 2 copies of a 4, 2 copies of a 5, and 2 different suits. And then you also get an additional pair. I've been in Tenpai for it twice. It is so rough. You need so many so many sequential numbers from 2 different sets of tiles. And it's not even worth a whole lot. I figured it'd be worth way more, but it's almost not worth it to put it together. I think you accidentally put it together in 7 pairs is how they've classified it. So instead of like 2 Han for 7 pairs, you get an additional for twice pure double sequence. And you can only do it with a closed hand as well, which is even rougher. We don't need that for sure. Go ahead and count up our shapes here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if we find something around this, we get another 4 somehow, or another 6, or just another 5 of bamboo there, we can go ahead and toss this this 8-9 shape, because this is a rough shape to wait on. We're waiting on a single tile here, and that's not what you want to be doing. You want to wait on as many tiles as physically possible, which is why a run like this might end with you in Ricci waiting on like 3 different tiles with like 12 possibilities. Okay, that's better. We can now, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Without the east winds, we have 5 shapes. All of them are in 2 through 8 range. So we can actually open this hand up and go for just a Tanyo. Tanyo red 5. If we don't open the hand up, it will be worth more. And theoretically, we could get 3 concealed triplets here. 3-person gamer. I played about 100 games of 3-person to get this winning streak title here. It's fun. I'm not gonna say it's not fun. It's different for sure. Like there's no 2 through 8s in the character suit, and that really changes how the game works. I think it's easier to get Yakuman that way, but you can't get all of the Yakuman that way anyway. You can't get like a Heaven's Gate, which requires number tiles. If we look here, you can still get 13 orphans and all terminals, but you can't get true 9 gates here. And I think it's called something else. I think it's called a Heaven's Gate if you draw that your very first turn. It's not worth any more points, but technically, and the game has simplified it so it's not different, but technically that is a different Yakuman. It's also different if you're dealer versus non-dealer, if that happens to you. And this Menzenshin only means closed hand. So you can't open up your hand to do that particular thing. Okay. Now we could have cheated that and went for the full straight here, and we might still if they're given another option. There's only one more 9 left, so we'll probably not end up doing that. If we can get a 3 and a 6 for characters, that would be even better. We can toss this and just go for I'd go ahead and throw that one. 3 or 6 will put us into Tenpai for a oh, words. Tanyo hand, there we go. Looks like we don't need that 6 anymore. Now we can wait on a 2 or a 5 of dots. This also works to pawn up, because then we go ahead and use our 5s of dots as our pair here, and we're just waiting, trying to incorporate that Dora, because we're kind of behind on points, and we're going to need to play a little bit more aggressively. That's scary, but we threw it. Okay. Head wipe from all that sweat. Oh man. Yeah, 4 quads is rough. I still have not seen that hand. I've seen 4, like us 4 people that are playing consecutively, or collectively get 4 quads. But I have not gotten 4 quads myself. I think I've gotten 3 once. But once you get up to about 3 quads, or like, you know, you pawn up 2 dragons, people are a little hesitant playing those other tiles that you need, because they don't want to accidentally deal into something that's worth a bunch of points. That's rough, and we're going to play the dealer penalty here. Ooh. Unless we hit Right Lord here with a Hanuman, I think we're stuck in 3rd. Now, does this hand get us a Hanuman? Probably not. But it's better than being in fourth, that's for sure. As long as you don't end up in fourth. We've gotten a couple of thirds here. There's no problems with it as long as you don't hit fourth. Then you'll probably still climb the ladder. This is looking real close to an outside hand here. If we get one more tile in that direction, we'll probably do it. Outside hand is really hard to put together for the amount of points that it's worth. It's not worth too many points. I think it's just 2 Han. App doesn't work on your phone. Yeah, I never played it on my phone. I actually just switched from web to the Steam version. They come out with the Steam version a couple of days ago. I think a week ago, maybe. And it's got sweet animations for Yakuman, which I have not seen yet, but they like take you off of the table and show you a really cool animation if you see one. I am aware of them because a buddy of mine played the Japanese version, but I don't speak Japanese, and I definitely can't read Japanese, so I had to forego playing that one. Not that you couldn't. I think the like Ron and Ricci buttons and stuff are all the same colors, so you could probably get away with playing it if you know the tiles. That was a not safe tile. I shouldn't have thrown it, but we weren't punished. And that's all we can ask for. I don't have a lot of safe tiles here. I might be folding. But we're going to throw one more. Okay. That guy is probably waiting on dots based on what I've already thrown. So we're going to go ahead and toss those numbered tiles here. Pretty scary. 4 concealed triplets. Oh my god. Toss 6, get 6. We might be able to get 3 concealed triplets if we really apply ourselves. And by apply ourselves, I mean get super lucky. Okay, we just got a safe tile from both of those. I'll accept. Looks like 8 is also safe. Just neither one of those Ron that 8 when he played it, and he just played it, so he doesn't need it either. That's gone. I hope it's not big. Ooh. It's huge. Oh, alright. So, second game in Gold Room, we could not hang, but that's alright. Somehow we still ended up net positive. By 6 points. Woo! We did not get knocked down to 0 points in either of those games. And that's all you can really ask for. And we made a little cat with our win ratio, so nothing wrong with that. Alright, so I think I'm going to stick to 2 games today. I have another doctor's appointment / dentist appointment today. So we'll probably not be back tomorrow, depending on how much my mouth hurts. But give us 2 days, should be okay. Should have enough Tylenol in us to come back. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. Marathon, thanks for the follow. We do Mahjong every other day, give or take. And then a variety of games in between.